Missing 2 molars back here.
From what? From being impacted?
They got cracked from like training.
Oh,
like,
shit.
They had to extract them?
Yeah, because they got cracked.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were just joking.
No. So
I never noticed you didn't have molars.
don't look at
You're not looking that deeply into his mouth.
Yeah, I don't let you look inside. Hey, check these out.
I didn't feel it. I didn't feel you didn't have molars. What were you saying just now?
So off camera, Jason insulted me by asking,
Why would you do that, man?
I just.
What did you ask him, Jason?
he's like, do you think you're competitive? And I was like,
Asked him that?
No, I was like,
Just kidding.
I said, kind of not really. I don't think I'm that competitive. But I said, sometimes I feel like
Look at your ears.
I have to learn how to be more competitive.
Real non-competitive ears, bud.
I got these from just getting beat up. I don't think you guys truly understand.
But you don't get good if you're not competitive. You got to be competitive.
At times in my life, you kind of you try to be more competitive to kind of get you through like certain stages, right?
Show us the other guy's ears. That's how we'll know.
They're completely fine. I did no damage.
He looks like he got headphones on.
No one else in your gym has like, everyone's ears are just like tiny.
I kind of have the gnarly, well, besides Heinrich, who's an MMA fighter.
Because you were kickboxing for so long, right?
Yeah, so I also just have giant ears. And when you have giant soft ears, they're just bound to just get mangled. And when I was just getting beat up
Yeah, that sounds like an excuse.
no, this is just what happened. Like, I was just getting choked out all the time. I got my ears smashed on the floor. I was just getting destroyed. That's how I got my ears so fast.
How come your nose is fine then?
Oh, it's pretty jacked up, dude. Oh, it's flat as hell, brother.
It used to be 3 times smaller.
We go to an old photo of his nose all. You have all your teeth.
What's up?
You have all your teeth.
Missing 2 molars back here.
From what? From being impacted?
They got cracked from like training.
Oh,
like,
shit.
They had to extract them?
Yeah, because they got cracked.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were just joking.
No. So
I never noticed you didn't have molars.
don't look
You're
at
not looking that deeply into his mouth.
Yeah, I don't let you look inside. Hey, check these out.
I didn't feel it. I didn't feel you didn't have molars.
Oh, you wish you could get back there, pal. You wish you could reach back there.
I thought I counted. Did I miscount?
But we were talking about how competitive we are. And I was telling him that, yeah, like the reason why I stopped trying to compete all the time is because I kind of realized myself that I'm not that competitive.
I will disprove that right now.
Why?
I think you are extremely competitive when you're competing to prove that you're not competitive.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
I think you will never give up when someone's calling you competitive. You'll be like, no, you're not leaving till you know I'm not competitive.
Part of it is.
Yeah, you are.
And I was telling him, I was like, because he was asking about like my everyday life. Am I competitive when I play with my friends, when I gamble or whatever, like Michael Jordan or whatever? And I said, I'm not competitive in that aspect. But if I'm competing or if I'm going to like sign up and say, hey, I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to be very competitive.
Oh, okay.
Like, well, now I've learned how to do that. But like early when I first started competing, I think it's a mindset you have to learn how to adopt a little bit.
Let's say you walk into a jiu-jitsu gym where you don't know anybody, right? Do you feel a need to want to prove yourself at all?
No.
Wow. Okay.
I'm more about like when I go to hybrid, right? And it's not like I would go in there and beat everybody up because that's definitely not the case. That's absolutely not the case. I'm more about like, hey.
Just a bully.
Yeah, 100%. But like, you know, because they're so high level over there. They're like,
oh, really?
Top gym, right? So like, even if I was like, I wouldn't go out there and if I was competitive, I would get smoked by all the top guys for sure, as I do now. But when I go in there, to me, it's more important that I give a good vibe. They understand that I'm being collaborative and I'm not trying to hurt anybody. Like that's way more important to me than it is about like trying to beat people up. Right. So then they know where I'm coming from because, you know, you don't want to be that guy that walks into the gym that's trying to dominate everybody because it just puts a bad taste in your mouth. And, you know, you want to be more collaborative, I think.
Is that mentality common among people who've moved on to the education side of jiu-jitsu?
I don't know. It's just, you never know.
Like, do you know other teachers that are still competitive in the cocky way?
Whether they're teachers or not, like you depending on, you get a new person in who's like an experienced in jiu-jitsu, you're just flipping a coin. You don't really know what you're going to get. You get some guys in there and they're going to try to kill everybody. They're going to beat up all the small guys or whatever. Like when I first went to hybrid, Raquel is one of the head coaches. And Bart told me beforehand, like anytime a new person comes in, she's always scoping them out to make sure if they're cool or not.
She needs to keep the gym safe.
Yeah, she's the regulator. You know what I mean? So when I was rolling, I would look over and I just see a pair of Hawaiian eyes looking at me. And I'm like, oh, fuck, that's Raquel. Making sure I'm not like being a dickhead, which I respect and I love, you know? But
Do you guys do that too at Lionheart?
yeah, for sure. We have like regulators that are like ready to kind of like, what's this guy up to?
He lets me touch everybody.
Joe's a fun time though. Joe,
I get special privileges. I get to fondle everybody.
like when Joe comes and trains, he's a collaborator, you know?
Priority. Let's say that there is a guy that comes into your gym. He's brand new. He wants to roll with you. It's not in your mind at all to show anything except for like a comfortability for that person.
Yeah, for sure.
That's okay. That's just a priority for.
Especially if they're like a client that like is gonna want to come train here and they're brand new. To me, it's more important that like I don't beat the fuck out of them. Right?
You don't show dominance.
You do the opposite, where you're like, "Oh man, you're good. Whoa, you got me."
No, it's more of like, cause then I'd be a fucking phony for sure. But it's more about like
Joe would be like, "What the
yeah,
fuck?"
Joe would look at me like I'm a fucking piece of shit. My coach Joe, my jiu-jitsu coach Joe.
He'd be like, take 2 weeks off, please.
Nah, but Joe, sometimes he'll tell me like, bro, like stop being so nice, like stop trying to like.
Really, he'd actually? No way. Whoa.
But like if it's a new person coming in, they don't know anything about jiu-jitsu. It's really important to kind of teach them how. Like you want them to feel very comfortable and that they're in a safe space, I guess. Because that'll make sure that they have a good experience, they have good things to say about the gym, and it's something where they feel comfortable that they could learn and like build confidence. Because that's why people go to do jiu-jitsu, is like they want to feel more confident in their skin when they go out and if they're ever in a confrontation.
When you watch tape of yourself in competition mode, what does that look like to you?
I'm very serious. I'm very like that. Sometimes, but depending on different stages of when I compete, like there's been times where I'm just super like aggro and I'm like crazy and I just do wild, crazy shit. And then there's been times where I want to be the opposite of that. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to be as calm as I can. And then I look like a fucking turtle out there. I'm just like slow motion, like, all right, taking my time. And then that's when my coach Joe's like, bro, fucking do something else. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, put some pep in your step. And then the last time I competed, I found a good, nice, even balance, right? Where I was like, just go win. Because before I wouldn't think that. I'd be like, I'm just going to see what happens. Like, what the fuck is that kind of attitude?
Have you ever been, I always wonder about people's different, like, what is the core thing that drives you to win? Like, in a really difficult and, like, like, in a really crucial moment, what is the thing that for you to be like, ah, fuck it, just take it? Or, like, I need this win? Because when you say you're very, what is it that?
I think it's the mindset going into it. That's what's really important. It's like what you establish starting off. And this is what I learned through competing. Like, the more I was laissez-faire about like the outcome, then I would get a really mixed outcome. Like, just that's how it goes. But when I go in there, the last time I competed, I was like, all right, I have to fucking do well. I have to like beat this guy. It is what it is. I'm not gonna like back down. I'm gonna push, and I'm gonna make this guy, like, I had a game plan going in, right? Some other matches was like, we'll see what happens. And when you do that, you get to see what happens, the fucking results, right? So I think it is really about the mindset you go in with it and your intentions, like off the jump. You have to establish that early.
Are you willing to sacrifice a lot? Like, if somebody gets you in a really bad position, do you just go, all right, I'm no matter what, I'm not gonna tap?
It depends. Like, if it's tight and I feel like I can't get out, then I'm a tap, bro. That's just what it is. Because I got to go to work the next day. That's how I think about it. And I'm not going to like sacrifice my body in that way because it's just a competition. It's more of just a test. And, you know, if I get subbed, I fucked up a long time ago. That's how I think about it. It's like, I put myself in that situation. I need to think about how I got there rather than like, oh, fuck, I got to fight out of this. Like, it is what it is. So it's like kind of live the fight another day for jiu-jitsu, I think. If I was in a fucking cage fight, it'd be a very different like mindset, but I'm not going to be doing that. You know?
Outside of like physicality, have you ever been competitive in anything else? Like, that's not like, you know, where it's either competitive socially. Has that ever been something that you went through?
No.
You just don't, you're just whatever's. Let's say you're at like a freaking jiu-jitsu fair and there's 5 booths of different jiu-jitsu schools trying to get students to sign up. Everyone, you're running the Lionheart booth.
Yeah.
Do you socially do anything that's more than just like, yeah, if you guys like it, you know, join up? To stand out from all the other booths?
I feel like I could sell.
Yeah.
I could sell.
That's competitive. That's a form of competition.
I try to do it in a way where I'm not like pushy.
Sharky.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it my way. Like I'm gonna do it.
Sell this pen right now to us. If we're just like random guys walking around at the jiu-jitsu fair, oh, Lionheart Jiu-Jitsu. Okay.
I'm like, hey, have you ever trained before? That's who I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get those guys.
No, I haven't.
Oh, well, we offer a free day, a free trial. Come on in. We'll get you set up, and you come train with us. Usually they give me more than just that, though, you know. But yeah, no, like if we get somebody that comes in the gym, yeah, your boy is. I'm gonna talk up the gym. But, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be sleazy though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you what we're about because I feel like the product sells itself.
Okay.
That's how I am.
Booth next to you was like, don't go with Lionheart. Those guys are wimps. Go with us.
Then we don't want that clientele anyway. If you think those guys are cool, then that's the right vibe for you. Because we always tell people, like, come try the class, see if you like our vibe. Because sometimes you don't like our vibe, and that's fine. That's totally cool. And, you know, usually, because when you get someone to come into a gym like that, you're investing in the community. And you want to make sure they're a good match for everybody around, you know? You don't want to have a complete outlier, I
How do you
think.
respond then if you're rolling with somebody, not in a serious way, but you feel it getting more serious on their half? Do you turn up your half too?
Yeah. I'm going to match.
You always match. So if he's getting more competitive, you are too.
Yeah. I'm going to defend myself. That's how I think about it.
Ooh. I want to join Lionheart now.
Lionheart's a great place to go. They're all really nice.
We're just a bunch of fun guys, dude.
This is a bot comment on your page.
That's my guy right there, dude. That's my guy right there.
Hired China bot right here.